Howdy mates, good afternoon. Here's my second video log for today, and I'm out visiting the Worth Family Nature Preserve, which is actually near the town of Union City, Ohio, which also divides into Indiana as well. But I want you guys to check out this ice block that I found. So you may be thinking, what does this have to do with the video? Well, not really much of anything, but I just wanted to have some fun with it. So where I found this ice was actually right over here. And I couldn't help but think to myself, you know, just looking at the formation of it, it kind of reminds you of, you know, the old Superman movies, where you see like the planet of Krypton and the kryptonite crystals. That's what it reminds me of. And then like what's also fascinating too is, okay, let's pull one off for example. They're like these little ice sheets. See that? That is so neat. It kind of reminds me of a particular rock that's known as Mica. And no, not like the name Mica. It's M-I-C-A. Mica. And what's fascinating about Mica, too, is, did you know that Mica, the actual rock anyways, is actually used in the glitter of makeup. So that's what kind of gives it that flaky appearance. You can thank Mica for that. So here is the Greenville Creek itself. So we're actually pretty close to the headwaters of Greenville Creek. So to think this is the same creek that goes all the way to Greenville Falls, which probably from here is approximately 25 to 30 miles to the east. But then, since the stream doesn't go due east, it does, you know, a lot of curves and whatnot. That adds a bit more in terms of miles. But yeah, here is an example of the riffles. That's a component of a stream. And then it goes into that run. And as you go a little further out, that's where it will go into its pool, more or less. Where it begins to be a little deeper. And no, I did not walk in the water this time. Heck no. This water has to be absolutely frigid. And as you can see in the stream bed, it kind of looks like more algae has accumulated. Well, makes sense because there aren't as many fish right now in these waters at the moment. They're probably at a particular spot just resting, trying to save energy. Because that, unfortunately, that's what the cold does. Just cold takes the heat and energy right out of you. But I like to come here because, honestly, Worth Family was like one of the first places where I got my sense of adventure. Like, yeah, this is like one of the first Stark County parks in which I would visit and embrace my adventurous side. Now it looks like here, based on these thorns, as you can see here and here, we're looking at a tree that is called a hawthorn. And it's just called that because some of the limbs that are on it kind of resemble that of a thorn that you would see on, for example, a honey locust, for instance. And what I also like about Worth Family too is when you enter this area, or like when you actually enter at the preserve, you get to see a little meadow too, also known as a prairie. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. This is essentially near the headwaters of the Greenville Creek, where it all begins. And you figure within 2 weeks, or even 3, depending on weather, of course, this will all eventually go into the Gulf of Mexico. Amazing how it's all intertwined with one another. Beautiful day. Yeah, I like it here. So, thought I would share that. Hope you got something out of the video. And as I've stated in past videos, if any of you would like to do a tour with me, you guys are more than welcome to hook me up via Messenger. But of course, it highly depends on my schedule too, because I'm also working a little bit at the moment, just making some extra cash. I'm sure you guys can understand. Alright, hope all of you enjoy your Saturday, and Journey on a Journey is out. Take care, folks.